What is up, guys? Neogenics here, and we're coming back at you with some more World of Warships. Now, in the last video we did the Kitakami. A lot of people were asking me where I got it, how I got it. It's not, for sale, for the pre-order, and the answer to that is that's correct. It's not. That ship is actually only purchased in game, and I believe it was $92.50 for tokens for that ship. And there she is, right there. There's also Tier 2 Albany Cruiser, the Tier 8 Atlanta for the Americans, the Tier 3 Aurora Cruiser, and the Tier 5 Murmansk. Those are also only available in-game. You cannot pre-order those if I'm not mistaken. So that's actually where I went and got, where I had gotten the Kitakami from. Now this video, we're actually going to do a gameplay on each of the pre-order ships on the bundle package, on the Sims, the Gremy, and the Yubari. We're going to start off with the Yubari. We'll go ahead and kick off the gameplay with that, and then we'll probably play the Sims and the Gremy. I've played a little bit in the ships, not too much, and I gotta tell you, this ship here I do not like one little bit. Actually, it's kind of funny because the intro to this is actually recorded after all the gameplay has already been recorded. So I can already tell you a little bit about the ships before we even get into the game. The Gremy, it's the guns on the guns on it are horrible. If you think the Japanese guns can't turn, then the Gremy is actually a lot worse. The guns are miserable. The ship itself is not too bad as far as agility goes. I only played one game in it, and you're gonna look at the game and go, "What the hell?" I don't like it. I do not like this ship. There's them certain ships, certain tanks in World of Tanks that you just do not like playing, and this is definitely going to be one of them. The game was a loss. We got smoked pretty good, but yeah, you guys just kind of sit tight. We're going to go over each of the ships in turn as we go. I do not believe I have a Yubari intro, so we're going to go ahead and go over the Yubari real quick. Like I said, we have gameplay already recorded. This is just going to be the intro. Go ahead and go into it here. The Yubari, it's a Tier 4 Japanese light cruiser. I got my Mogami Commander on it. It's got a health pool of 18,300 with armor that's, well, it's a light cruiser. The main battery, there's 4 of them. Or actually, I should say there's 2 of them, but there's 4 shots because there's actually 1 battery here and 1 battery here, and they're both dual mounted. It's got 1 secondary, which also acts as a AA gun. AA on this thing is not too bad for a Tier 4. It's kind of decent for a Tier 4 anyway. You got 8 of these. You got full of these. 3 of these. And you've got the secondary / AA gun. We're going to go over the torpedoes now. There's 2 launchers. There's one here, and there's one directly behind it. They are 610mm torpedo launchers. They have a 6-kilometer range, so the range on them is a little bit lacking, but it's really not that bad, to be honest. The speed and maneuverability on this thing I was actually pretty happy with. It's not a bad little ship. The firepower is a little bit lackluster, but then again, it is only a Tier 4, so I mean, you can't have crazy firepower. Surface detectability is just under 10 kilometers with an air detectability of 4.7 kilometers, so you got to keep that in mind. So yeah, but being a Tier 4, you only get 2 different modules to choose from, and as you can see, I don't have any on here. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the gameplay, guys. Just sit tight, grab a seat, grab a beer, and get ready for some gameplay. Hang tight. Alright, guys, this is the battle we're going to be in. It's going to be looks like a Tier 5. Yep, Tier 5 game. Look at all the Yubaris. Holy crap. Everyone's trying to play the Yubaris, huh? Battle of the Yubaris, alright. Hope I'm saying that right. And it's one of the new ocean maps. It's pure ocean, there's no islands whatsoever, which kind of sucks. See what the reload on these is. It's about under a minute. Alright. So much imagination to make this map. Well, it's only got a 6-kilometer range on the torpedoes, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. You have to get fairly close to the torpedoes. The guns are 6-second reloads. not sure how well this game's going to play out, to be honest. There's a Congo already. And I'm spotted. Must be a destroyer somewhere. Kilometers. Let's turn. Yep, this guy's firing at me. Alright, so now we're in a battle with another Yubari. Keep dodging and weaving. Like we always do. And learning how to aim would be a really good thing. There we go, got one hit. There's a destroyer pretty close. Look at that. I took two shells and how many shells just came off me. This thing has zip for armor. Of course I can't hit him like that. He must be using HE on me. It's the only thing I can think of. Crap. Turn back. Turn. These fire torpedoes. We're gonna whip hard the other direction. Alright, our destroyer finished him. That's awesome. Come on. Man, these guns just don't train. Typical Japanese, I guess, style. We did get a hit on that guy. Nothing great. Fire another shell. Hopefully our destroyer doesn't run into my torpedoes I fired there. Looks like he's not going to. Trying to help this guy out. Come on, fire! Yeah. Torpedoes are loaded again. Just heard them load. Torpedoes in the water. Turning back the other direction. Looks like his engine's out. He ain't gonna be going very far now. Yep, he's done. Okay. Let's go help our other flank now. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this thing so far, but it does have a pretty quick torpedo reload, and it is a cruiser, so that is something at least. I think it's out of my range. I guess we could make a run on their base. I think we might. I'll give them something else to worry about. I don't plan on actually capping, but getting close enough, getting their base, it'll give them something to worry about. Things out of my range. Look at my Yubaris are freaking everywhere. That ain't gonna hit. Excuse me, guys. Come on. Another gun's around. This is the closest ship to me right now. Oh, these guns, they have a very, very slow shell travel. There's their Langley. Okay, he's going away from me, I think. Oh, he's sitting still. I hate losing him like that. Torpedoes in the water in front of me. See him. Oh no, they dropped him over here. Probably would have been doing better if you'd used manual aim. That looked like auto aim to me. It's going to take us one little shot from that battleship and they'll be done. And we know how close I got to get with torpedoes. I'm still not in range of that battleship. There's both their carriers. He's not even looking at me. Try to get closer. There's another Yubari behind him. I was going to try to cap, but I changed my mind. We're too close to this battleship now. Okay, I'm not sure which way is he going. Looks like he's starting to turn. Wait to see what he does. Okay, he is going to turn to the left, it would look like. Maybe not. Alright, we'll fire some here and here, and we're going to spin around and get our other side torpedoes on him. Yubari's just sitting there. Probably should be aiming at him, to be honest. I think I'm going to with my guns. Ah, it doesn't have different torpedo swoops. Okay. That's my bad. That guy's dead. This guy's out of my torpedo range now, I think. Yeah, he ran out. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this thing. Guns don't turn that quick. Torpedoes don't have much range. But then again, it is a tier 4. But I just want to show you what you guys got, if you did do the pre-order or not. This way you kind of have an idea of what you'd purchased. I know some of you don't have you're not in actual beta yet. Right, we'll just keep firing at this guy. A little more ahead. There we go. It's not much for hits, but at least getting some damage in. There we go. Slowly but surely. Was that a Yubari? Probably should be going after him. Might do a little bit better. His engine's out, as you can see, because the fire coming from the smokestack there, that means your engine's damaged. We're going to see torpedoes hit the water. There we go. Citadel hit. He fixed his engine. Ah, I just missed the torpedoes. Looks like he just dropped them. Yeah. Behind me, get the torpedo hits. That's good. There's a destroyer over there. Alright, so this is pretty much the last of their fleet here. So this looks like should be a win. Guy's dead. I kind of like these. I'm not sure if he looks like he said no. I kind of like these ocean maps, to be honest. There's another one for higher tiers that's much bigger than this. Actually, he is sitting still, isn't he? Pretty much. Looks like he's starting to move. Smoke's coming out of his funnels. Let's try to set this guy on fire. Best to shoot HE at carriers, because if you can set them on fire like he is right now, once they're on fire they can no longer launch airplanes or recover airplanes. So once he's on fire, he's pretty much can't do anything. It's not a bad map. I actually like these ones, to be honest. I really do. He's done for now. He can't defend himself at all. Being a Langley, doesn't really have that many guns. Oh, that's an Independence. It's actually not a Langley. I guess it would help if I could hit. And they should be dead. Yep. Take care of that guy. That's kind of what you're gonna get out of that thing. 140,000 credits, 3,000 experience on a double, and that's being third on the list. It did 30,000 damage, about 36,000, somewhere in that vicinity. I took 8 hits, and there you go. So there's that. What we'll do is now we'll go into, instead of doing the Yubari, since we just did a gameplay on that and it came out pretty decent, we'll go ahead and probably, I don't know. You know what? We'll go to the other ships. We'll try to get all a video for all 3 of these ships this game. So now let's go over the Sims real quick. Give me a second here. All right, go over the Sims real quick. This is another one of the pre-orders that you got in the pack of 3 modules. And this being a tier 7, you actually get more module slots. So the guns are 127 millimeters. There are 4 of them. There's going to be 2 forward and 2 aft. Come on. There we go. And there's 2 back here. Has a health pool of 13,800 with destroyer armor. Basically, it's worse than the Yubaris. Not a surprise. Torpedoes, there are 2 launchers, and they're in packs of 4. There's 1 there. And there's 1 here. So they're basically right side by side. AA guns, well, it's a destroyer, so don't expect very much for AA guns. Really not even worth looking at. Speed of nearly 40 knots is 39 knots. That is extremely quick. A 500-meter turning circle with a rudder shift time of 3.5 seconds from all the way left to all the way right. It's a usual U.S. destroyer. Detectability 7.6 kilometers. That kind of sucks. Air detection 3.7. So that's not too bad. Air detection is actually not bad. But so I got my commander from my Nicholas here. He's actually on the ship as the commander. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and jump into a game real quick here. And I'm going to post Wikipedia for all 3 ships on the video. So all 3 ships will have it. But we'll go ahead and jump into a battle here, so just sit tight. Now, alright, here we are. 2 Yamatos on our team and a Fletcher. They have 1 Yamato. Oh, yeah. Just what I've always wanted to do. I'm playing a tier 10 game with my first game in a tier 7 ship I've never played before. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right in here. It has about 1 minute and 20 seconds on the torpedo load, 4.5 seconds for the guns. I do have smoke on this ship. I have the extra smoke too, so I've actually got 5 shots of smoke instead of the 4, and it has almost a 13-kilometer range for guns. There's one of the Yamatos. There's the other Yamato. We have both Yamatos over on this side. So our job is to give them some cover. Probably should go into A real quick since it's literally right here. But it is quad torpedoes, so we'll see how those run. I did not actually take a look at the torpedo range, unfortunately. I wasn't paying attention to that. So I'll have to be careful. Probably 10 kilometers, what I would guess. That would be my guess for a tier 7 ship, more than likely. No, well, then again, it's American, so probably about 7. But, yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. That's alright. We'll just jump on A real quick. We'll get behind this rock over here. As you can see, it turns pretty quick. There's our Nagato. models are aiming over this direction, doing something. Alright, so we're going to slow down right here. Pretty much going to stop right here. Still capping, still capping. As long as it's still capping, that means there's nobody on cap. So I'm just going to sit right here behind this rock where it's safe. Cap A real quick. Alright, so we got A. It's time to get the hell out of here.
Taking the lead.
Just looking what's around me, see if I can make this corner or not. Looks like I can. So they're on B already. Get out of here. Our Pensacola is still just sitting there. You might not have loaded in, that sucks. We had a Kitakami over that direction. We all know what the Kitakami can do. Over toward B. Well, it doesn't look like any of the enemies going toward A. Probably. We got planes above me, so hopefully they'll spot something.
Our team has taken the lead.
All right, we're gonna have to use this cover here to get close to this Kitakami. For it. Wait for it. Now. He's already launching torps. That's not good. Maybe he's not. He doesn't really know where I'm at. Surprised he's not launching torps already. Yeah, there they are. Okay, we're gonna whip around. He's staying over here. This thing has an amazing turning radius. I'm gonna fire some here. My other torpedo tube around. Fire some here. Back in our smoke. I don't know what the range is, that's the problem. So I mean I could be out of range firing these completely. Guns sound really cool though. Oh, more torpedoes in the water in a second. Let's get out of range of his secondaries. So, pretty much me against two Kitakami, that's not cool. But the guns in this thing are pretty good. It is a gunboat. Another Citadel hit. Hopefully he runs into that. That'd be sweet. No, he didn't. There's a Nagato firing at me. Pensacola is so boned. It sucks. He probably didn't load in. It happens. I've had that happen before where my game crashed and I couldn't get back into the game. So I'm not going to report him or anything, so it happens. I don't think he's going to be coming out this side, which is really sucky. And he knows where I'm at because the other Kitakami is here. Sorry, buddy, you didn't get me with your torpedoes. You're good, but you ain't that good. Guess I probably should aim. The other one's behind me now. Gotta keep my engine going. Alright, so this is what the Sims is for. It's a gunboat. I just lost another cannon, which really sucks. Because I need my cannons right now. I'm not firing far enough ahead of this guy. So let's fire a little bit further. My torpedoes are already in the water, so I don't have torpedoes on this guy now. We're going to pop my smoke. My other gun will be up in a second. It sucks. Why can I not hit this guy?
Our victory is...
I think it's more than just him shooting at me. I hear shells all over the place. I need to sink this guy for my team. Oh, I lost him. There he is. Zigzag, zigzag. Turn, baby, turn, baby, turn, baby. See, my torpedoes didn't have the range. I have a battleship on me now. Wonderful. It looks like they have a 7-kilometer range. I need to get the hell out of here. I should not be engaging this guy with a battleship so close. It's time to go. Gotta make myself a small target and get out of Dodge. All it's going to take is one small touch me from a freaking battleship and I'm done. Should stop auto-selecting. Torpedoes just loaded. We're about to turn. About to fire him with the battleship here. He's out of range, but he's coming towards me, so... Okay, I'm out of their detecting range. It's time to go invisible. Time to go stealth. We're gonna win. All I gotta do is stay alive. He's firing torpedoes, probably. Got shells on me. Said it'll hit. Wow. Okay, lost him. Yep, and we won. Whew, holy crap. That was pretty tense. Alright, so 280,000 credits and almost 3,500 experience. Not bad considering I was holding off 2 Kitakamis and a battleship over here by myself. Our Pensacola, that poor guy, man, he must not have loaded in. It happens. As you can see, his guns in this thing are pretty good. 32,000 damage. 0 torpedo hits, but then again, it's an American ship. You don't expect much from torpedoes, to be honest. I mean, what is the range? I bet you the range is 7 kilometers. Let's find out if I'm right. I'll bet you. 5.5 kilometers, actually a lot less than I was expecting. So, yeah, so you mean the torpedoes, you have to get in extremely close, and the problem is with the torpedoes being 5.5 kilometer range is the fact that your detectability is 7.6. It's not like a Japanese destroyer where their torpedo range is 10 kilometers and their surface detectability is 6. So it's American destroyers are actually a lot more difficult to play than the Japanese counterparts. But yeah, so that was The Sims, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. The next one we're going to take a look at is the Grem here. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to go ahead and pause this for a second. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Grem here. This is a Russian destroyer, one of the very, very first ones in the game so far. It has a combat capability of, which is actually the health pool of 13,100 health. Armor, it's a destroyer, so no armor. Main battery, it's got 4 guns, got 2 forward, 2 aft, just like the Sims. And there's those. Unlike the last torpedoes, though, we're actually going to check the range on these. These are an 8-kilometer range. There's 2 torpedo tubes. There's one there and one here. They are triple mounted, so they do have an 8-kilometer range on this. So that's a little bit better. Surface detectability is 7, so a little bit better surface detectability than the American destroyers. AA guns, not even worth mentioning. 38 max speed, has a turning radius of 630. What was the Sims? So the Sims is actually a little bit more maneuverable. Rudder shift time is exactly the same as the Sims. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into some gameplay here of the Grem and see how she runs. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, so here we are with the Grem in our first battle. It's going to be a tier 7 game, so we'll see how this goes, considering I don't really know how to play this game, or this ship at all, or this game for that matter. This is actually the first time I've actually seen this ship in any match whatsoever, so we'll see. Alright, so we'll see the reload on the torpedoes first, because that's more important for a destroyer. Got a minute reload in about, I don't know, I couldn't tell if that was 4.5 or 4. Let's find out. The guns turn extremely slow. About 5 seconds. Guns train really slow on this thing. Alright. Yeah, see how this is not an American destroyer. These things turn extremely slow. So I need to get within 8 kilometers, and my surface detectability is 7 kilometers, so I need to stay outside that in order not to get detected. Yeah, see how that goes. Especially in a tier 6 game. And the armor is really crappy on this. No aircraft carriers, at least. Does have decent range on its guns, though. The reload's pretty good, but the shift time is just, the training time on them is horrible. Look how long it's taking them, the back guns, to come around. It's taking forever. Finally, they're all on there. They barely fire because, I mean, you just barely turn them, and you just, well, whatever. It's a destroyer. It's not really a gunboat. It's not an American ship. The American ships are the gunboats. I'm gonna follow this Mahan, or however the hell you say it. I'll follow him up here. He'll probably pop his smoke shortly, and then I'll pop mine afterwards. Give each other some cover. Probably honestly shouldn't be firing at this guy.
Our team has taken the lead.
We got Cleveland. He's gonna go behind the island there. Alright, he's already popping his smoke. We're gonna follow him. There's a Mahan there also. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna follow him. Yeah, he's doing the same thing I was thinking. Within range, we're gonna pop my smoke because we're going by ourselves in this direction. There goes the mine. This guy's gonna beach himself probably. I really don't want to fire torpedoes that direction. Simply because I don't want to hit my own ships. There's too many over there. Might fire one. Yep, we're gonna fire one. We're getting shot at. Alright, that's fine. Widespread. Fire! I didn't get the kill on him, but someone did. I mean, look at it, my guns just do not train, as you can see. Cleveland shooting at me. Let's get back into the smoke. Safety. Luckily this thing is pretty quick. There's torpedoes in the water right there. Let those get me. Still within torpedo range. So is that guy, though. Oh, please don't hit this island. Shift time on these guns is just horrible. No. The only destroyers I like playing really are the Japanese, so those are the only ones I care for. Our battleship has beached himself, it looks like. Nothing I can do to help him, because I do not have smoke up yet. Until I get my smoke up, all I can do is just sit here and watch him get pounded into the ground. My smoke's almost up, though. Wait, fire. Alright, turn the other way. Keep my guns on him. Ooh, that torpedo's gonna hit him. Yes, sir. Oh, they missed! Are you kidding me? He went through them. Turn. Oh, that RNG. Technically, I should have killed me. I'm not sure why it didn't. I can't get my guns on this guy. Thank you, battleship. I wanted to get that smoke screen put down for him. Luckily I did. I mean, he did take some serious damage, but I tried. I did. Pensacola over here. Range of my guns. Help our Sims out. Okay, the Sims is dead, which means I'm probably next. It's the guy I helped. He's complaining that we didn't help. I need to get closer now. Don't hit me. No! Wow. It's a game, man. Calm down. Oh, it sucked. Oh well, that was a loss. But yeah. So you see how the game actually runs, you know, or the ship actually runs. You see how it goes. I mean, the guns are worse than Japanese guns in my opinion, since they actually fix the Japanese guns a little bit. I'm not too impressed with this ship. I'll probably almost never play this one. The torpedoes, they have a decent range, it's decent camouflage rating, but it's the guns that ruin it for me. So, yeah, I don't know. Not too big on this ship. Definitely not one of those ships I'll be playing again. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and we're going to go ahead and finish this game out. Once this game is finished, what we're going to do is we'll get all the Wikipedias together, then we'll post all the Wikipedias so everybody knows a little bit about each ship if anyone's interested. I'm not going to do another game in this ship. It's definitely not a ship I care to play. But I tried. I did what I could. I tried to help out. I tried to pop smoke. I'm not very good in destroyers. Destroyers are not my ships. Cruisers are more my style. You know, they're pretty agile. They have decent firepower. But yeah, just not for me. Just not for me. That's all right though. This guy is raging hardcore in chat. Wow. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic. We'll go ahead and finish this up. Once this is over, we'll go ahead and get back in the commentary. Yeah, this guy is so worried about a little mermansk right there, instead of actually worrying about the big threats which are over there. I mean, the mermansk is almost dead as secondaries because they've easily taken them out. He should have been turning to the right and going that way and putting fire into them guys. I mean, it is a lost cause right now. I mean, the game is definitely over. There's no chance of winning. But, I mean, at least try. Oh well, it happens. I would have gone off to the right, though, and put some fire into them guys. Let your secondaries worry about the other guy. But, so I didn't do very well that game. I mean, you saw the gameplay. Crappy game for me. Everyone has them. I mean, I'm all the way down the bottom of the list here. I don't know. That ship is definitely not a ship I'm glad to have. Maybe they'll give it a buff or something, but that was horrible. The guns just did not turn for crap. I don't know. It's not my style. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The links for each of the ships will be in the description if you guys are interested in taking a look at them. And yeah, just leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And think about subscribing for me. I'd really appreciate it. It'd definitely help the channel out. Alright, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace!